The Squirrels and the Woodcutter. Story time with Rabia Nijum. Once a squirrel lived in a tree in the forest with her little ones. One day, a woodcutter who was called Johnny chopped down the tree. The mother squirrel and her babies were left without a home. The mother squirrel sat in the open, taking her babies in her protective embrace. She was weeping because she had no other place to take her beloved babies to. Johnny, after chopping down the tree, went towards other trees. He had made up his mind to chop down many more trees. "Today, I'm in a mood to work till evening," said Johnny. He went on to do his job. He was singing happily because he hoped to sell a lot of wood next day. Johnny plied his axe with great vigor and chopped down a number of trees. He did not think of even looking for homes of little squirrels or nests of innocent birds in the trees. He was fully busy with his work of felling trees. The sound of his axe cutting into the trees was ringing through the forest. Hearing the sound of Johnny's axe falling trees, one squirrel came out of her home. When she saw what was happening, she shouted to the squirrels living opposite, "Come out, friend, come out! Are you deaf? Don't you hear any noise? The woodcutter is chopping down trees. He may also come here." "Oh God, what will become of my children?" The squirrel watchman of the forest came upon Johnny. He said in a loud, angry voice, "What are you doing? Stop it!" Johnny was surprised to see a squirrel shouting at him. "Who are you?" asked Johnny. "I am the watchman of this area. You should be ashamed of destroying homes of little squirrels." In the meanwhile, another squirrel living in the tree came up to Johnny, weeping. She said to him, "Please, don't chop down this tree. This is my home. If this tree is cut, I and my babies will be homeless." Johnny felt remorse for what he was doing. He was a very nice fellow, he said. "I did not think of it. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. I will be careful in future." Johnny and the squirrels reached an agreement. The squirrels agreed to mark all those white trees which Johnny could chop down, because they would not have any squirrels living in them. In this way, no squirrel would ever be homeless, and Johnny would get as much wood as he needed. The mother squirrel, who had appealed to Johnny, marked the tree red so that he would know that it was her home. Everybody was happy after the agreement. Johnny, the woodcutter, and the little squirrels were good friends. The squirrels helped Johnny in chopping down trees and carrying away logs. Johnny, on his part, always looked for the mark on trees before starting his work. There were no homeless squirrels, and there was no shortage of wood for Johnny. That day on, all lived happily and without any fear.